Guys, welcome to Nightshift Uncensored, episode 15. Today, I've got my hosts, Carlos and David, along with Ryan. Ryan, thank you so much for coming.
I'm kind of excited.
Yeah, like, we love your hat.
I'm hiding my nervousness with my excitement.
Nothing to be nervous about.
Let me see what your hat says.
Okay.
Where did you get that hat?
I stole it from an ex when I was stripping.
Wait, that's that was
it's permanent vacation. Yeah, I don't think they even make cool shit like this anymore.
They used to make some cool shit. I had a couple of shirts. I had a Carolina Panthers that they did, and
I think they do make the Carolina Panthers shirts.
Yeah. They make some cool stuff.
Full Tribe and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, mine wasn't girly, but you know.
I hope not.
Cool. Anyway,
whatever.
What does it say?
It says I was young and needed the money. So yeah, it's my favorite hat. So, yeah. But anyways.
Does it? It's like your life.
It's my motto.
In a sentence.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I needed it.
So you've been dancing for how long?
80 years. It feels like. Honestly, I've lost count, but somewhere like 7 or 8 years.
Yeah.
I don't even know. It's been a while. I don't come off that way because I'm very like low key about it. Mm-hmm. But I've done it all. I've stripped, cammed. My personal favorite, Sugar Baby. Okay. I've literally done OnlyFans. I've done it. You name it, I've done it.
Porn?
So yes and no. I don't know if okay. You know, I really wanted a relationship recently, but I don't think I'm getting one after this. It's all coming out on the table. So I met this guy I don't even remember. It was so long ago. I met this guy and so let me back up. I'm a very submissive person. I am very like quiet and reserved and like, I want you to beat the shit out of me. Like, I'm not like, I hear girls all the time talk about like, yeah, I kicked him in the nuts and stuff. And I'm like, I could never do that. Like, so I can't like tie me up and like choke me. So I met a guy who was really into that and he basically gave me a cut. We did like bondage and things like that. And he sold clips and videos on like the like mini vids or something like that. So I don't know if yeah, of course. Good. Contracts, lawyers were involved. No. Okay. So I did all that fun stuff. That was the only time I really did that, but I guess you can consider that porn. I don't know.
I mean, was there penetration or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It was definitely porn.
But
it's
it
on
was
camera.
BDSM.
It was.
What it's called.
It was the category.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your porn name so people can look you up?
No.
Is it in Pornhub?
That was so long ago.
Mini vids, guys. Mini
not
vids.
do that. We're in a different phase of my life now.
Okay.
But
how long ago was this? Thought it was
so long ago.
Oh, okay.
It was like. So I have a daughter. She's 11. Mm-hmm. So it was far before that. Yeah. So that when I say like 7 or 8 years, that's collective. Like it's not been because there was a time where I was married and all that stuff. So yeah.
Did you travel? Did you like?
I have travel danced. I've done all that. So yeah.
So you were young and needed the money. Like
I was young and needed the money out the gate.
Take us back how it started.
Bills came in and I was like, well, I've been dancing. So I don't like to claim that I started at like 18 because I really didn't. I don't even know, man. I'm losing track. The older you get, you're just like, whatever. What, how old am I?
Do you remember your mindset? Like when you had, like, you absolutely had to go and do it, or is
no,
it just like,
honestly,
was it a friend or something? Or like, how'd you hear about it? Like, how did you, about clubs and stuff?
All right. So Craigslist used to be the shit back in the day. Like we all used to browse Craigslist for like, you know, cars or whatever, jobs. That's when everybody like did the job postings and stuff. Yeah. So, when I was 18, I was fresh out of high school. I moved to Charlotte and I was working at cocktail waitressing at a bar. Not cocktail, actually. No, I was 18. I was in Charlotte and I was working in Charlotte. I'm trying to backtrack here because
you haven't told the story in a long time.
It's been a while. Yeah. Honestly, I blanked out. I was thinking about it, like preparing for this, and I was like, "Fuck, I don't remember anything." Like, but no, it has been a while. Actually, scratch all that. When I was 18, I was living with my grandma at the time before I moved to Charlotte. And I did see an ad on Craigslist for entertainers. So I was like, So I did a little research. It was for a little, like, terrible club, awful club. Like,
1 star.
Trash. 1 star. 1.
So you went in there.
Yep. I sure did.
1 star.
1
I'll
star.
check that
Let's go. You know
so
what, though?
You like to use your research
Listen,
with
you
what?
guys are a little bougie.
What's the purpose of the research if you're just going to go to
because you got to hype yourself up. You're like,
no, we've had other girls
can I go? Like, I'm fucking 18. What am I doing? No, so I went for one night. I think I made like $40 or something. Like, I went home.
It wasn't a luxurious start.
No, it was not.
Like, we were 1,000.
Listen, we've never really had
So you gave it a second chance.
Like, it was never a good start. We've had a very bumpy start. Okay. But yeah, no, I remember stopping at the gas station. I was like, man, this sucked. Like, I was in my little Ford Escape my grandma gave me, and I
you failed at this.
It was, bro, it was bad. It was so bad. Like, I took the 41s I made, and I walked into the gas station at 2 a.m. and got gas because I was fucking broke. And yeah, I literally okay, so my grandma and I are really tight, really, really tight. I will be honest, and not to bring it down, but I lost her a year ago. So it's been very detrimental for me. Yeah. But anyway, so I remember the only part of that entire night, to be real with you, is I remember going back home, and I had a little sofa in the room that I was in her house. And her and I was in there, and I was bawling my eyes out. Like, I was crying. I was an 18-year-old girl. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, and I still don't know at 32. But she came in, and she was like, it's okay. Like, are you okay? And I was like, I went to the strip club, and I hated it, and men suck. And, so she, held me, and then I was like, yeah, I'm done. So I didn't do that. And then I went to Charlotte, moved to Charlotte, did all the waitressing shit, and realized, fuck it, let's do it again. Yeah, let's. I like the pain. so if you can't tell, I ended up going back, and then it's just we've done the camping.
So you did better that second time.
It's been it's
it's
one of the wobbly airplanes that lost an engine, and you're trying to get up in the air. That's been my sex work life. Yeah. So it's took a little bit, but
what about the camming? How was that? You still
no, that's not for me.
Everybody says that.
Yeah.
Nobody has any good experiences.
What's wild is I was thinking about all of this. It's gave when you decide to do this, you get time to think about your entire fucking life. The camming thing started when I was 19 or 20. It was right before I started really dancing. I did the camming was big back in the day. We all did it.
I think it is still. I mean, no.
Is it? I don't know.
I think it's still big.
It probably is. Yeah,
but it definitely went through a
the
wave.
social media shit and stuff.
Comes up.
It's
often.
evolved into
It's OnlyFans now.
Yeah.
10-second clips.
Everyone's a porn star now.
It's true. It's very true. And I try to keep that side of me now where I'm at. I keep that side low. You know what I mean? But I don't like people in my business. But anyways, backtrack. I'm really shitty, FYI, at keeping my timeline straight. So just bear with me. But yeah, back in the day, I did Live Jasmine. I don't know if anybody remembers that old school one. Yeah. That was a camming site. I tried that. Once again, I'm pretty sure it was some kind of Craigslist bullshit. Who knows?
I've never sorry to interrupt, but I've never had a Cami membership. Have you had a Cami membership?
No.
Like on the other side?
Yeah, like as a customer, like, let
Yeah.
me be into camming, like.
Oh, yeah.
From a male.
They're always
perspective.
pop-ups.
I-
You just
Yeah,
click it,
you're
just-
like,
I
oh,
mean,
God,
I
that's
see
the
them everywhere,
worst.
I
You're like,
helped
bro, I'm
open a
just trying to
cam
watch my
studio, and I
porn.
never went on as a customer to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
a different type of.
I feel like before OnlyFans and stuff though, like camming was really, really big because, and I'm going to say this because it leads to my next adventure. But when I did the camming thing, I remember literally, this is so gross. So gross, but
It's Nightshift Uncensored.
I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying, like, it's just like when I think about it, I'm like, why?
Just thinking
My
about
poor
life.
grandma.
You're thinking about life, yeah.
My grandma. She'd be at like, at work. I'd be in the living room, like doing this weird shit in the living room, like in the floor on the laptop. It's
was
just
your-
things
that
like
was your-
that.
She never knew?
No, not at all. Like, man, me and my grandma were tight. Like when I was like 15 or 16, I was like sneaking out the window. Like, like she didn't care. I was getting high as fuck. Like she didn't care. She cared. She
was just
side
good.
note, but yeah, she
good
was
with-
a badass bitch though. She was a correctional officer.
So she
So
was
she
badass, yeah.
actually put me in front of a judge when I was about 16 or 17 because I missed like 200 days of school. And my grandma was like, "You're fucking
How do
going."
you miss 200 days?
I didn't even know.
Yo,
How many-
listen, I'm not joking. Like
you
it
didn't
was
go.
like 171 days. Like I'm not
Wait, the
fucking
first
kidding.
day, maybe? Yeah.
Because you get like the report and they're like, days missed, and people are like 0. You're like gold star.
So
Not
you
mine.
failed that year, obviously.
Yeah. Oh, I failed terribly in high school and probably my whole life actually. But no, yeah, I did not do well. I was fucking wild. My dad like choked out one of my boyfriends. Like, bro, I was crazy.
Yeah, I wasn't too. I graduated with a 2.0.
Same.
The sharpest.
It took like my senior year before they were like, "Are you gonna get your shit together?" I was like, "All right." Yeah, I actually had to come back. I'm just gonna lay this shit all out. I had to come back for like half a semester because I was behind 171 days. So, but anyways, back up.
But you did good enough to pass at least.
I mean, I got
and
my-
graduate. Yeah.
You got
Well, I
You
got
got a
a
diploma.
little bit of a college.
You were just
degree and
simply
stuff, too, so
uninterested
we're-
in school.
Oh fuck yeah!
I mean, it
was
is
like,
it's not
drugs,
interesting. Yeah.
PJ in the field. You remember when everybody used to drink like the fruits and the alcohol and
Yeah,
The
PJ.
punch.
you fucking you
She was
eat all that.
Everclear, right?
Bro,
made it with
it was
Everclear, right?
crazy. Yes, Everclear, Everclear, because
was
we were
fucking
broke
gasoline.
back then.
I was pretty tame in school. I
Yeah, you give
never
me tame
skipped.
vibes.
was that?
You give me tame. Like it took a while for you to come out.
Yeah, probably for sure. I mean, I never skipped school or anything
Yeah.
like that. I was a pretty decent student.
I was fucking
I was smoking weed before the bus picked us up.
same. I never.
I just
got
didn't
on the
want to
bus.
be a headache to my mom. That's it. I didn't want to be a headache to my mom. So.
Yeah, no.
I would
feel that.
skip school, but my mom would know about it.
Yeah.
She would know about it?
I would
Same.
tell her like, "Hey, I would be like, can you tell them that I have to go to the doctor so I can leave?" My grades were so good that she's like, "Sure, whatever."
Should have taught me how to do
Different type,
that.
of, different type of skipping,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in high school, I had work release from 10th grade on, so I would leave literally at lunch. I would go to high school and
Yeah. I've been,
11 a.m. I'd be
Mm-hmm.
done. You know?
You have a Latina mom. You have to.
Yeah.
at least like really play the part, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you still wild, or are you saying you're calming down some?
I
more?
just got a Harley.
I've calmed down a lot.
got a Harley.
Yes, I got a Harley now, so that that.
I'm into
why-
motorcycles, but I always wonder what type of woman wants a Harley.
You know
like,
what? I think it's really dope because I'm gonna be real with you, and
Yeah.
I think we have both started off rocky in our professional relationship.
I mean, personally, no, but
Okay, well,
but people always
anyways.
think otherwise.
No. I remember my hiring audition. Me and you were like getting ready to like go at it.
I don't remember.
Anyways, and you were like, "It's all right. It's all right." I was like,
There's just no subtle way to say things.
"No, you're good, but it's okay. Whatever."
After so many
You're
years,
good. You're good. We're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there. But no. So I think it's cool that we've like bonded over bikes.
Yeah.
I ride motorcycles in case no one knows that.
Did you ride your whole life? Have you
No, I haven't. I did like dirt bikes and ATVs and all that stuff. But my dad was a big Harley guy.
That's cool.
And so when he passed away 4 years ago, for my birthday, I always do something really big for myself. So my big thing a year after his death was go get my license and do it. So I've rode for 3 years now.
That's cool.
I'm on my second bike and it's fucking expensive.
Yeah,
it's fucking expensive. I gotta shake some titties for some parts.
I saw because we follow each other on social media. So I saw that you posted it. It's beautiful. Tell us about your bike.
Yeah,
what type
it's
is it?
So I didn't buy it. By the way, it's a $20,000 bike. I did not buy.
Someone gave it to you. Oh, that's the sugar baby part. Oh, that's a different aspect.
My favorite part. That's
Sugar
my
baby.
favorite. That's my favorite. It's the easiest.
A lot of sugar had to be given for the 20.
No.
That's actually the best one. That you
I'm not.
It actually exists.
It does. I'm not. I know we're getting all over the place with this conversation, but
The bike. Tell us about the bike.
Okay, bike.
Why do you ride?
Backwards. Listen, I can't. You can see I got ADD, ADHD. I can't focus.
All right, the bike. Tell us about your bike.
Yeah, so I got my first Harley. I should have just fucking listened to my friends in the first place because my first bike was a Honda Rebel. Then I got bored as fuck because my friends were doing like 120 on the highway, and I'm like, so I got a Harley Davidson Lowrider S 2023. They came out with like a vintagey, like off-white. So I was like,
yeah, that color's dope.
Yeah, sick. I came immediately when I saw that color. I was like, yeah, I need that. Yeah. I know we're going to talk about this, but it's part of the story. I wanted a bike really bad. So I texted my mans and I was like, there's this bike on Facebook Marketplace. And it was like $12,000. And he's like, that's fine. I can do that. I was like, all right, cool. So he lives in Atlanta and he doesn't want a paper trail. So I had to drive to Atlanta and he actually ended up giving me $20,000. And I just was irresponsible with that money and went and bought a bike. So yeah.
It brings you joy.
I fucking love it. I love it. It's really fun.
But it's paid for, so there's no payment.
Actually, no. I ended up only putting 15 down. I'm lying a little bit. I have a very small payment of like $200 a month. That's cool. So I kept some of it and paid a few things. Yeah. So might as well keep
not completely irresponsible. What are you talking about?
So how often do you ride? I mean, like, what kind of ride are you?
So my bike is currently in the shop right now for about 2 weeks. It's getting a custom pipe put on. So cool. Yeah, I'm really stoked about that. I'm trying to help my homie out. I have actually done lash extensions for 6 years. So that's my little, I call it my side hustle, but that's been my like main job consistently for 6 years. When my grandma passed, I just had like a mental break and decided, fuck it. Like I need to live a little more because I was really dedicated to my clients and I'm still dedicated to them. I talk pretty often and stuff, but I'm actually in the works right now. It should be up by the end of this month, but I have a studio coming so I can like have that because it's time to get my shit together again. So I'm healed a little bit, so we're time to be an adult.
Yeah.
Go back to that, and I have some goals and things in mind. So, yeah. But anyways,
still dancing, or?
Yeah, I'll probably do that. It's just money's too good.
And what about the sugar baby, and it's still going?
Oh, that's like I'm gonna be honest with y'all. That's
easy money. So
much easier than dancing. So much easier than anything I've ever done. This last one, I've met him at our club. He is the shit, but I will be honest, like we're kind of fading a little bit. So I gotta figure out how to pull that in. Yeah.
I like the special effects.
Yeah.
Pull him in.
It's quiet in here. I'm just kidding. Nope. I will not. None of you bitches. No, honestly, it just happens. Like, I don't really fucking know because
you can tell they just like fall for you, and then you just
honestly, like I know.
But what's his deal? Does he want to be financially dominant?
No, he's just a cool dude. I don't know.
Money?
He just got money. Like he's older. This isn't my first. I've had 3 of them. This is my first one that's really been pretty legit. Like it's only been about 6 months. It's just hard because he lives far away. But I think the last like 3 times I haven't put out, so it lost his interest a little bit. So I have to like
get your mind in the game, man.
Yeah, I know.
Just kidding.
No, you're right though. But no, I prefer that over like even real dating. I don't really fuck with anybody except men with money.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So you don't have time for the bullshit at home?
No, I hate when people ask me, so what's your interest? What are your hobbies? I want to fucking make your
Getting
money.
choked
like,
out.
Yeah, no, that really don't even happen anymore. No, that was a weird.
Was a
time
period in your life?
It was.
You've grown since then.
Yeah. Well, let's I guess backtrack. Yeah, I did the camming stuff, and I did that at home for a little bit, and then I saw a Craigslist ad, or something. And so back in the day, there was a bunch of girls that I feel like I still know personally who did this, but it actually was down the road. There was a bunch of studios kind of similar to what we're in right now.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that I had something to do with that. Was it off of Woodlawn?
I don't fucking remember. It was so long ago, but I did that for like a week, and I was like, "This is fucking weird."
Were the rooms dressed up though? Did the rooms look real nice?
Yeah, I did.
It was like, but you had to be there a certain.
It was
time.
like a production company, yeah. And I was like, "Hey, like, yeah." It was weird though, and I was young. Like, I didn't fucking get any of this. I just winged it. So yeah, I did that. I did that for like maybe a few days. I don't want to say a week. And I got...
Was it Chat Time Now? Was that what it was called?
I really don't remember. That sounds familiar, like something's going off. But I remember there was a woman I talked to. I do remember that. But there was like almost like cubicles. And they were dressed up, yeah. But it was like
I feel like with that model, the only way to make money is to have it structured, because otherwise you're just at home. You know, you're just at home. You're gonna, you know, and the only way, like, that's the one thing that I did learn with that is you have to be in front of the TV screen, you know, and you have to be there. It can't be just like 30 minutes you're on and then you're walking around your house. You got to be looking at the screen.
Well, I've never been like an actress. Like I'm like, you're talking to me now. You know me, like, at work. Like, I'm not like I'm very chill.
You're
like,
the same person outside.
I am. I'm a little nervous right now, so I'm like cracked out right now, but. Not really.
It's not the coffee?
It's the coffee. This is like my 5th one.
That's probably why.
Starbucks?
No. Huh?
5th Starbucks?
No, this is my 2nd.
Oh.
But there's 3 espresso shots in this.
Yeah.
Over.
I have something to do it.
Yeah.
So, but it's slow. Yeah, I did that, and then I think after that I just I was like, fuck it, dancing is way cooler than any of this. It's like more my vibe. So I danced at a 2-star in Charlotte for a few years, and then got married and had a kid and lived that life for a while. And did none of that. I actually went to cosmetology school and like.
Is that when you started the lashes?
Started my makeup company. Yeah. I freelanced for a bunch of makeup companies. I went to Sephora's and Ulta's, freelance for them. Then I started a bridal makeup company. I did that for a little bit. Got published like 3 times in magazine, big Southern Bride, big bridal magazines. Yeah, did that, and then got burned out and did the cosmetology thing. I didn't do the lash thing until I left my marriage. So yeah, it just kind of happened. I actually went for permanent makeup because tattooing is cool. Yeah, yeah, I did that and then ended up doing lashes. So, but anyways, yeah, that's my life.
That's your story.
Yeah, it's a long one.
Well, thanks for sharing with us.
Yeah,
I mean, I know we touched on a lot of different things, but
yeah, no,
we appreciate you opening up.
That was awesome.
Yeah, no, I mean,
you may not think, like we were saying.
It's we didn't even talk about like the private stripping I've done. And I know I talked too fucking much.
We got an extra couple minutes if
you want to tell us about it. Tell us about it.
Okay.
How about this? Let's end with it. What's one of your crazy stories?
Honestly, I really don't have a lot because I'm so submissive that I don't put up with like the weird kinky bullshit.
What's a crazy situation you were in at a club one time?
Or a private
Or a private, yeah.
I had the only thing that comes to mind, I've really not had anything like too kinky or crazy.
You think?
No, I swear.
Just some mini vids, but
yeah. The only thing that comes to mind is I did this private party once with 2 other girls, and I didn't do this, but it was a fucking really crazy experience. So I didn't realize that these girls fucked each other like at the private parties for extra money in front of like they're sitting. There's like 10 dudes for a bachelor party sitting on the couch, and these girls are like, okay, so it's like $1,000, you guys can all split it, whatever, like, and I'll eat her out in front of you. And I'm just like, wait, what? Like, that's what we're doing? And so I wasn't cool with it, but they were like, well, why don't you just watch us so you can get the feel of it? So I just like chilled on this dude's lap and watched these girls like pretend that they were eating each other out with their chins like in their vaginas like this. And I was like, this is so fucking weird. That same night, I'm pretty sure all those dudes like did a bunch of coke off my ass, but that was about it. Yeah. That was and it's funny because I do remember I was like, you guys are so fucking lame, and like I just bent over and I was like, $100 per line. I think I made like $500. Each line I got like $100. They were like,
people always,
I don't get the thing with it. Yeah.
People always ask me about that. So hey, the private party things, like, I'm like, dude, I don't do no fucking private shit. Like, you want to get entertained, come to the club.
I had a guy just yesterday. He's like, we're doing a charity golf event. It's 8 hours. I need you to send me one of your hottest chicks. I was like, how much are they paying?
Yeah.
Like, well, I don't know. I was like, well, they get minimum 500 to 1,000 an hour. I was like, so if you want them 8 hours in the sun,
yeah,
pull up $8,000.
Yeah, somebody asked me that last night too. But no, before I worked for this lady who used to be a dancer, and I guess she is a little older. I think she's like in her 40s or 50s, and she that's what she does now is like gets a bunch of girls together. And I'll be real with you, these girls are nothing to like call home and brag about. Like, she's like a little stripper pimp. She just kept in contact. Year before last was pretty poppin' with the parties. I actually still keep in contact with her. But she said it's died down a lot. So, but I'll be real with y'all. Like, when I tell people like, so our minimum pay was really low for like the 2 hours that we worked, but these dudes tipped. Like, they'd be like, hey. I mean, by the end of it, you got $5,000. You're like, holy shit. In 2 hours, you're like, oh, wow. So,
well, it was a good one.
Yeah, it was always a good one.
Ryan, thank you so much.
Yeah.
We appreciate you.
Of course.
Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Please follow us on Spotify and Instagram and TikTok. Have a good day.
All right, cool.
That was good.
I talked a lot.
No, that was great.
It's about you.
That was
I'm really fucking nervous.
No, Ryan. That was great.
We're just conducting the conversation. That was perfect. That was awesome. Yeah.